Have you ever experienced a miracle? Based on the dictionary, a miracle is a welcoming and surprising event that is not explainable by natural or scientific laws. Therefore, it is considered to be the work of a divine agency. The key word here is surprising and welcoming. But let me ask you a question. Can you associate that to a miracle? Is this a welcoming event? As you think, the answer is very simple. It is not. Now let me tell you a story. A story of cycle of life and death. A story that confirms that every beginning has an end. And most of the time, the end is just the beginning. That day when my daughter was born, I was the happiest man alive. It was an unexplainable feeling. A genuine happiness that goes through beyond my soul. I think that was the first time in my life that I ever felt that way. My daughter gave me a new purpose, a new meaning to my life, and a new beginning. I have been given hope to live for something so beautiful. From that day, I promised to myself that I won't allow anyone or anything to hurt her. All she wants, I will give. All she needs, I will provide. And all she likes, I will allow. I think this is the most exciting journey of my life. A journey of being a father. One thing that I really like with my baby daughter is that she seems to be my number one fan in the world. She is super close to me. When she cries, I'm the one that can make her stop. I will just carry her with my arms, then sing with her favorite song. And you know what her favorite song is? The song Katang Isip of Ben and Ben. Yes, I'm not joking. She really can't resist this song. When I play this and begin singing with the song, she will immediately fall asleep. I really don't know the reason behind it, but it seems like magic to me. But what ironic is, this song will end up a deeper meaning. A meaning that I will never forget in my whole life. One early dawn, my baby is crying like she was in pain. She had no fever or anything, but I know that there's definitely something wrong with her. We all thought that she is just growing her first tooth, so we decided to go to a hospital to have her checked. But in the hospital while waiting, she suddenly had a convulsion, so we rushed her to the emergency room. By around 6 p.m., while I am beside her bed, my daughter had a cardiac arrest. I noticed her pulse became weaker and weaker until her heart just suddenly stops beating. Shouting with all my strength, I called in the doctor and the room started to go into panic as they started resuscitating her. She had been revived successfully, but around 7 p.m., they declared that my daughter is already brain dead. That moment, my world suddenly crumbles, and I started crying and bawling like there is no tomorrow. I can't give up my daughter so easily, so we transferred her to a new hospital and stayed there for 2 more days. But day by day, seeing that her tiny body is giving up and breaking due to the medicines, the procedures, and all the apparatus attached to her, I realized that we are fighting a losing battle since the beginning. So the biggest decision of my life came. The decision to pull the plug and stop the torture to my beloved daughter. After my daughter is gone, I became like an empty vessel. My drive, my passion was all lost. I feel like a dead man walking. I know that I had died with my daughter. All those times, I kept asking for miracles. I kept believing that a miracle can happen as long as I believe. I remember this one moment that I became so much frustrated that I went to the hospital chapel shouting, throwing words to the Lord. I kept shouting, "Why me? Why my daughter? I know I'm not that good, but I'm not the worst. I believe in you at least. Why would you let me down? I'm so bitter, I'm so angry, and worst of all, I'm so hopeless." Then the new year came and my sister invited me and my wife to go to church. For the longest time, I heard the gospel of the Lord once again. Then the preaching session came and it hit me. It hit me so hard that for once in my life I felt like crying right on that spot. I never thought that I can be affected by someone's words so deeply. These are the exact words that I've heard at the time. Hindi mo man maintindihan, kailangan mong unawain. That even if you can understand it right now, you need to accept it. That encounter left an imprint in my life. And you know what is amazing? It helps me realize that miracles are all around us. It is unfolding every day, every hour, every minute, and every second of our life. As long as we are alive, it is a miracle. Even the death of my daughter is a miracle given by the Lord. Because of her death, I was able to live. To live with compassion, to live with the presence of the Lord, and to live a more meaningful life with purpose. Because of that, I started to cherish my family, my friends, and everyone around me even more. It begins changing my perspective towards the world. I started to lose all my vices, my addictions, and bad habits. I became a better version of myself. It helps me realize that life is just a fleeting moment, so every moment is precious. That even though my daughter wasn't here physically, I know that she will be here with me forever. Because I know that love is eternal, it transcends time and longing. And not believe that because of that certain love, that God has sent His only begotten Son, Jesus. Jesus has died so we could live. So let us treat every moment of our life as a miracle. Once again, this is RR, and I am renewed and resurrected. Thank you.